Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Becca, and on this channel I have been reacting my way through eating disorder recovery alongside multiple chronic illnesses, one video at a time. I'm really excited for today's because we're digging into something super special. We are doing some solo Chinchilla today with her newest single, Little Girl Gone, and I have been so excited to get on this one. I've seen this take off on all the charts. I've seen her trending on iTunes, on Apple Music, on Spotify, on TikTok, on literally everything. I love that she has seen so much success, especially as an indie artist with this song, and I'm so excited to check it out. And I know just from the little clip that she shared on Instagram ahead of time, this is gonna be a freaking anthem. So I'm a little nervous to try to get out of like super analytical rap analyzing breakdown mode and to try to get into something more emotional again, simply because it's been a little while, but I'm also extremely eager to get to it. So without further ado, here's the reaction to Little Girl Gone by Chinchilla. As always, let's take our breath to get ourselves ready. All right, let's do this.
Say that again, I didn't quite hear you mess with the wrong. So I heard you're back in town and haven't changed a bit, man. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve. Wow, you're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own worth.
Alright, so very quickly before we let this play some more, I'm pretty sure I heard her reference that this song is about dealing with some pretty traumatic experiences and overcoming them, and it seems like that's kind of the storytelling angle she's coming from. I'm assuming this is a very personal story to her. It doesn't sound like it's like a third person type thing. It sounds like she's dealing with someone who caused her this trauma, who she hears is back in town, and can tell this person hasn't really changed because this person still, as she said, gets off talking to the little man, meaning that's what makes him feel powerful, is like down talking to others who may not be at whatever level of status or whatever this person thinks that they have over anyone else. And the last line of that first stanza says, time to get what you deserve. So I have a feeling she is going to go the heck off in this song about what this person deserves after causing whatever the trauma is that she has alluded to on this track. But the next lines there says, you know, wow, you're just so freaking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my worth. I was focused on the vocals and how sonically amazing it sounds. First of all, that like choral introduction, it gave me chills. It gave me chills, and then I was listening to the lyrics, but I was also just listening to her voice and her delivery. It's just so smooth and so just, I said this and I made this horrible pun in the chalk outlines video, but it is true, her voice is chilling. Again, a bad pun on Chinchilla, I know, but literally it gives me chills. But it took me a minute to think through those lines, because she's like, you know, been a while since my head was this polluted, so like, been a while since I've been this confused, since there's been so much crap in it, since it's been like all mucked up like it is right now. Lucky I know my own worth. So what you told me I wasn't, what you told me I don't deserve, what whoever society, what this person, whatever life has shown me I don't deserve, lucky I have found my own worth. Oh my gosh. Let's take it back and get that line. Yeah, let's get into the rest of this.
Lucky I know my own worth. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day.
Okay, you can tell this is getting ready to go somewhere really hard. I can tell the beat and or her vocals are getting ready to just like come in really hard here, so we'll talk about this really quickly. I like that she's just like, so you want to fight me? Are you big enough? And I like that that calls back to that line up towards the beginning where it said, you get off talking to the little man. Are you big enough to actually fight me? Because you think you're this big shot, but hey, are you big enough to actually fight me? I'm not sure you are. And that theme continues to the next line with, kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? Because that's like, that's a coward shot. That's something you do when you're not big enough, when you're not confident enough in your own strength to fight, whether mentally, physically, whatever. You go behind someone and kick their knees to knock them down. It's like the most cowardly attack that you could do on someone instead of facing them head on. I think that might be what she's going with there. And then I love the attitude that you can tell she's ending with this and getting ready to go into even more when she says, you keep on trying, but I like your blood on my teeth a little too much. So she is clearly attacking here. She is clearly ready to literally get the taste of revenge in her mouth with this person getting what this person deserves. And this sounds deceptively simple, it is so very much not simple. The way she has put together these words melodically and just the message throughout thus far. She says, so bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break, which is a really powerful move. Contrast that to the kicking in the back of the knee, the twisting the arm till you break it, very powerful move. And then I love that she ends that with, I get stronger every day. And I have a feeling she's making an allusion both there to like physical strength, but also mental strength, because as she said, she's now lucky she knows her own daggone worth.
I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl gon' cut the gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong in the wrong era. I've been at work and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands on my head, help every day. You ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pack a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn ya.
Okay, so I clearly knew some of those lines there simply because that little part is the clip that she shared on Instagram. So I love that I got to hear it in the context of the verse before it and all of that. Oh my gosh, I love it. It was so hype. It is such a taking back my power song. It is such a powerful, like I said, anthem of literally taking back the worth that you know you have. Maybe you were told you didn't have it. Maybe someone convinced you didn't have it. Now you've done your own work on yourself. You know that you have worth and you are claiming that worth and claiming your power and taking back everything that whatever this traumatic event was stole from you. And that is so freaking powerful. I could not stop smiling during that chorus because you can feel the power in her voice when she's delivering those lines. It's amazing. And you know, she's also talking some crap. She's like, say that again. I didn't quite hear you. You messed with the wrong girl in the wrong era. I've been at work and I got my badge of honor. I think what she's probably saying there, not only has she been at work with her music and she finally, especially with this song, is getting like the recognition that she very rightfully deserves, but I think she's also playing onto that, like working on herself, working on the self-image, working on the self-worth, developing that sense of knowing what her worth is when it was potentially obliterated from her by whatever this experience was at the hands of whoever this person is that she's addressing. And she just closes that out with, honey, I've changed so much since I've last saw you. And being from the South, being from the American South, honey, can be used in about as many different ways as bless your heart can be used. It can be used endearingly. It can be used to put someone down like, oh honey, or oh honey, I'm so, like there are so many ways where that can be done. The way she put it here, I think she's saying, honey, forget you. I've changed so much since I last saw you. Sorry you haven't, but I definitely have. I've definitely grown. I've definitely developed my worth. I've definitely put in the freaking work. And then on those lines that I said were on the clip that she shared on Instagram, I love the way that she's flowing one line to the next, similar to a lot of the rap that we've talked about before. She's not necessarily ending whatever the line is at the end of the musical phrase exactly, because she says the hands off my hair, how very dare you, ding. And then that first ding is almost the end of that line, but then it's ding, ding, hold my earrings for my debut. So like, if you've seen any of these videos, you know that I love when an artist can take one line, not quite finish it here and finish it at the beginning of the next line and then continue delivering that line. And it's so smooth and so seamless the way she did it. She's just like, hands off my hair, how very dare you. First of all, that also real quick, I love the way that she chose those words there, because I don't know if how very dare you is something that is like a common phrase in the UK. It's not necessarily the way that I would think to say those words, but it fits so perfectly with the way the line sounds musically and with the words and the kind of rhyme schemes throughout, even though it's not like super multi-syllabic rhymes and stuff like that. It just is so daggone smooth. And the next lines, again, self-explanatory, because I pack a punch backed into a corner. She's gonna fight back when she feels backed into a corner, and you saw me doing a little illustration here like corner. Yeah, I can tend to pack a punch then too. That was really bad form. Please ignore that. I did do karate for several years of my life. I do know how to punch correctly. Haven't actually had to do it to anyone, thank goodness. But I love that she says that line about packing a punch backed into a corner and then finishes that part with, come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you. So she knows she's got a lot to bring. She knows she's coming out fighting, and she's saying like, hey, you can come at me. Don't pretend like I didn't warn you that I'm going hard and gonna take you down though. Because I know my worth. Again, I've done the work. I know my worth. Time to destroy you, and you get what you deserve. Let's keep going.
Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you. Did you think I'd be easy? Snap me like bamboo, bolt me into the sole of your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste, cause I drink up that look on your face. Oh yeah.
Okay, I wanted to let that play, but there's a lot in there. So quickly, let's discuss it. Of course, we like talking about the lyrics here. You know that. So she says, did you think that I'd be easy? Snap me like bamboo. I think a couple different things she's saying there. Did you think that I'd be easy? Meaning, do you think that I would be easy to dominate? Do you think that I would be easy to fight? Did you think that I would be easy enough to deal with and just roll over and take whatever traumatic stuff you have caused before? And I think that snap me like bamboo line not only speaks to like the easy factor, because bamboo can be very fragile and snap fairly easily. Or wait a second, is bamboo what's really strong? I think she's also calling back to her own line earlier about twisting the arm into a little break, implying that she's got that strength. Did you think she was going to be easy to just like snap in half? No. She's the one that's going to twist your arm until it breaks. Mold me into the sole of your jackboot. A jackboot being combat boots, military boots. The imagery there kind of being someone trying to stomp down, trying to stomp someone into the ground. And she's talking about molding her into the sole of it. Meaning, did you think it was going to be easy to just come down and stomp her down again and then leave that impression of her in your boot so you can kind of wear that like a badge of honor? No, because she's got her badge of honor now. She's done the work. She's got her badge of honor. And the lines that come next says, wish I could bottle up the taste because I drink up the look on your face. So I think one thing she's saying there, if we're going with the jackboot imagery and you're thinking about someone like stomping down and looking at you if you're on the ground, I'm not saying that she is saying that she would be on the ground, but say that would happen. The next line where she's saying, because I drink up the look on your face. If you're like looking up and you see someone trying to take care of you and she's like, no, guess what? Even if I'm down like that, even if you're trying to literally kick me down, I'm going to enjoy the look on your face because I know I'm fighting back and I know that you are not going to win. I also think that line, very quickly going back a little bit to the mold me into the sole of your jackboot, could be like molding someone's mental headspace and molding their sense of self-worth into the soul, into their soul, into what your life is, what your soul is. Maybe jackboot there could also be just like an illusion for violence and combat in general, not necessarily a physical boot. Could be completely off on there, but we're gonna go with it. Might be a reach, probably is a reach. We're gonna leave it in though. And I also think that she's saying, you know, because I drink up the look on your face, she's saying when I destroy you, when you get what you deserve, I can't wait there to sit there and just take it in. No matter what you're trying to do, I can't wait to sit there and watch you get what you deserve and just literally stare at your face as I have a feeling like the subreddit watch people die inside, that's kind of what would be happening, and that would be such a victorious way to claim power, for sure.
Cause I drink up that look on your face. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me right my face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl gone, got the gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, back. Say that again, I didn't quite hear you. Mess with the wrong in the wrong era. I've been a bug and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw you. Hands in my head, up every day. You ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I break a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Okay, not only does this chorus go so hard message-wise, lyric-wise, and all of that, I know we didn't kind of talk about all the lyrics on this one. I talked about a little bit of the way it flows and stuff, but like, oh my gosh, her delivery, her voice is so freaking powerful. We know that in Chalk Outlines, and I know she has a lot of other music that I'm 100% eager to dig into, but I just haven't had a chance yet because I haven't been able to film yet, and I want to be able to film reactions to them because it's just so much fun. But in Chalk Outlines specifically, you heard the power of her voice, but you could also hear this vulnerability that was just so crystal clear, so beautiful, so precise. It was just so, again, to use the word chilling, I keep making that stupid pun, but literally I get chill bumps hearing her voice, and this song is no different, especially on this chorus. She comes in with so much freaking power. It's rare to hear someone be able to, again, have such a wide range. We know that Ren can do it because he can do just about anything, but it can be rare for an artist to be able to do something so kind of ethereal, so kind of more toned down, yet still piercing the heart, still absolutely hauntingly beautiful, even if it's a little like not quite as forceful as this, and then also come in with this hard-hitting song and this hard-hitting chorus with the vocals that are just in your face face and you can tell she means them with every single ounce of her soul. It's impossible not to feel empowered while you're listening to this song. My gosh. And all of that credit goes to her ability to put these words together, to deliver them in a way that is just so masterfully done. I'm so glad that she's getting the recognition that she deserves. And I'm so glad that I happen to be on this train too. Let's take it back just a little bit and finish this out.
Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands up my head, up every day. You ding, hold my earrings for my debut. 'Cause I ain't pick up one back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Woo, buddy! Get it, girl! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I think the only lyrics I didn't talk about because I got wrapped up into some of the other ones were the ones from the beginning of the hook that was repeated. It says, little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. First of all of that consonants and assonance and the rhymes like that, little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. We know that I love the repeated alliteration like that. Alliteration, which is by definition repetitive. So that was redundant and also repetitive, and now I'm repeating it again. Please forgive me, my brain is not here right now. But I think what she's going with there is like, little girl, the little girl that you knew, the little girl that you traumatized, the little girl that you tried to make feel like she was nothing. She's gone. She got a gun from a gangster. And I'm assuming what she's kind of getting at there is that metaphorically she is coming back. She is armed, ready to attack, whether the gangster was herself and learning her self-worth, whether it was being in the world, whether it was being in the music scene, trying to do her thing, whether it was doing the hard work on herself to find that sense of self-worth that she now knows fully. I think that's what she's saying there at the beginning. He's like, that little girl's gone. I'm now here. I've got a gun and I'm going to attack you and give you what you deserve, even if the way I do it is through this music, because this is my weapon and this is my power. And then it just makes me smile that the run little girl, bang, ha. I like that she puts that little ha in there because it adds this little bit of levity into what is while it's a very big anthem of a track, it's also very serious, and this is very serious subject matter. So the power she delivers it with, the different ways she's included little things in there to add little layers, that one little piece of lightness, and I don't even know if we can call it lightness or levity, but those are the closest words I can get. But also her vocals on the verses were much calmer, more muted, more like just smoothly going in there. And then every time that daggone hook and chorus came in, she went the heck off. And at the end there, it went harder than it did any of the other times. I lost it. I can't wait to dig into more of her music. I cannot wait to see some more of her original music now, because this one thoroughly impressed me. Not surprising that it impressed me, because Chalk Outlines was amazing. Again, I said I saw the one clip on Instagram, that short clip of this, so I knew it was going to be awesome. I knew it was going to be a powerhouse. I knew it was going to be an anthem. I knew she was going to freaking crush it. And guess what? She did. Little girl gone. Chinchilla, grown woman in the house. This was amazing. I'm so glad I finally got a chance to do it, and I see exactly why it is exploding. And again, she deserves every last bit of it. So please, if you haven't checked out her original song yet, go check it out. Give her all of the views, all of the streams, subscribe to her channel, follow her on social media. Let her feel all of the love that I know she's already feeling. Let's just keep that going for her and let her know both how much of a difference she is making in the people that are able to just connect with and bond with the message and the music that she's delivering, and also that she is so worthy and so worth all of this attention and so worth all of this media coverage and so worth all of the charts, and it just makes me so happy. I was watching an Instagram story of hers a couple or few days after this song came out, and she was literally crying tears of gratitude on the stream because she did not expect to be literally at the top of so many different charts, and seeing her humility and seeing her just vulnerability and genuine reaction to all of this makes it even more powerful. Indie artists, man, I love them. I respect them so much, especially when they create art like this that then takes off the charts and gets on top of all of these mainstream artists that were releasing singles last week. Like, she's crushed it. I love this song. Can't wait to dig into more of it. And if you enjoyed this reaction and would like to hang around for some more, whether it's Chinchilla, Ren, NF, MGK, literally anything else that you've recommended, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Please take care of yourselves.